Hey guys and girls, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Unleashed with myself, Lewis. Hope you're brilliant and very well as always. I am just doing some general tasks around the place, and you're probably wondering what happened to your, what happened to your greenhouse? Well, we'll get there in a minute. We'll get there in a minute. Give it time. We'll get there. I'm just gonna eat these. Yummy, yummy. Okay, right, so we need to get a load of stone and stuff together today. That's going to be the thing. And I was thinking of using like a regular, I don't know if it's use obsidian or go with like a kind of rock that we've never used before. Let's have a gander inside our network and see what we have. See if we've got any good stuff. We've got loads of these bloodstained blocks, which could actually look pretty funky, I think, having like an outside house made of these. Or we could just go for regular wood. What other stuff we got? We got loads of stone bricks. They could work pretty nicely because it doesn't need to be a huge house, but it needs to be a decent size. I think we'll go with stone bricks. Or if we do it outside and it's red, it's gonna look a bit kind of, a bit bloody, which isn't great. Let's take the rest of this as well and turn this into some of this good stuff. See if we can get a little bit more out of it. There we go. Good stuff. So we got a little bit. We haven't got masses, but I don't think we've got enough to finish it. But we could do the floor out of something else, and we should probably start cooking this up as well. So let's go and do that. And pop these guys into here. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, right, so last episode we made the greenhouse, didn't we? We did that, and that was pretty cool. And I got loads of eggs for some reason as well. Don't know whether, I think I must have got those last episode. But yes, we made the greenhouse. Now let me go and show you the greenhouse, because it's worked. Hey, I knew that if we gave it a few days, and it's been pretty much 2 days. Like, I've only just logged on. Like, I've got the same potatoes, I've got all the same stuff. I had to kill a couple of wisps. So yeah, and I was worried because I had a problem before where they just didn't spawn. But it looks like today they spawned. Hey, look at all the butterflies flying around doing their thing. And this is the easiest way of getting butterflies. Some people try and do it outside. They don't put the greenhouse over it, and that's just the worst way of doing it. Look at all these butterflies, and look at all of the tree breeding that's going on. All of these different mutations happening because of the butterflies, and we haven't had to use one bee. Actually, no, tell a lie. We had to use a few bees to get the treealyzer, but except for that, we've had to use no bees. And this is a completely self-sustaining tree breeding house now, because the butterflies are going to do all the work for us. The only thing that we have to be a little bit kind of worrying about, the thing we have to look out for is butterflies carry pollen. So if you kill a butterfly that has been in contact with a tree and it hasn't deposited its pollen to create a mutation, it's going to carry the pollen on it. Now if we take all the trees down and then we go and throw a load of new ones up, the chances are some of them could still have apple oak pollens on them, or silverwood or silver fingerboard pollen on them and stuff, and they could then use that and mutate, and you're going to get some wonky genomes. That's kind of just the price you have to pay, but it is the easiest way of doing it, I think, is to actually move into a separate greenhouse. So you'd have one for mixed breeding and one for purebreds, and if you can do it that way, then that's a real good way of doing it. And I think today we need to set a room up for all of these butterflies, because my main reason of doing this wasn't really the tree breeding. My main reason for this was getting the butterflies, because butterflies are cool. And there's some cool things you can do with butterflies. I'm going to show you a good thing that you can do with them. So these guys are going to keep spawning. There is a spawn limit on the amount of butterflies you can have in a given area, but they'll keep spawning for the time being. It's really, really slow, but over 2 days we've got a fairly decent amount of them. And if you kill these guys, you're going to get this stuff, some pollen. Now if I was to click over it, you can see that it tells us what we're actually going to get, which is pretty cool, right? So with this pollen, you can go ahead and you can use it on, actually we're going to hold on to this for the time being, because I don't want to go wasting it, because it's kind of hard to get hold of. We are going to use that to breed ourselves some funky trees today. That's going to be a thing. But before we do anything, we need to get a room sorted. We need to get a place sorted where we can do all the cool things and everything's going to work beautifully, which is the plan of action. Now, I'm thinking we're going to get something around this area. We're going to set something up around here. I'm going to make an axe because, actually, no, we can use a power fist, can't we? Boop. There we go. So we're going to set a room up around here somewhere. I've got some landmarks. Have we got any more landmarks lying around? No, but that's fine. We can get some. Let's go get some lapis from inside here. I'm pretty sure we got a bit lying around. We got one, and that possibly might do it. Let's try doing this. There we go. There's that. and a bit of lapis. Alright, there we go. 3 bits. Cool beans. Alright, we'll give this a shot. I don't know if this is going to work. So I kind of want it starting around here. So if we had it starting here, yeah. And we had, actually we're going to bring it down 1. So if we had it starting here, then that way it's going to match this area quite nicely. So I'm going to throw a redstone torch next to it so we get our guidelines out. There we go. And I want to try and make it around about the same size. Actually, no, we'll do it a little bit smaller for the time being because it doesn't need to be this size because we're not actually going to have much to put in there. But we'll try and get a good size. Let's go for, let's try and get like a 9x9. So, so let's go with, yeah, we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So it'll be a little room, but it's a little room in style. That's how we do things. So there is that guy there. Yeah, we're gonna need another one of these. Let's go grab ourselves another landmark. We'll get it from inside here. I know I've got a load of the lapis downstairs. And have we got any stone in here? No, we haven't. That's all right. But we got a load of lapis down here, which is always good. So let's go grab this from inside one of the chests. We can get a few more landmarks, and then we're looking, you know, pretty good. Let's go grab some of these guys. Cool beans. And that should have gone straight into our miner's backpack. Which is strange, really, because I haven't got it to auto pick up. That's different. Alright, grab you guys. We need some more redstone torches. So we can do that. Let's get some of these guys. There we go. Cool. And what should I do with you? Should you go back in there? You can go back in there for the time being. Oh, yummy! Yeah, I'm still savouring the levels. I'm savouring them. You know, they're like a fine wine. Longer you keep them, the better they're gonna get. Everyone's like, build, please, build an enchanting table, please. Nope, nope. When they get higher, they'll be better. It's one of those things. You just have to wait. Just give it time. When we spend them, we'll spend them wisely. Or we'll just never spend them at all. I don't know. Maybe. One of those two. Okay, right. We've got this. So let's go 9 in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lost count already. Yep, failing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move out of the way. 7, 8, and 9. I believe it's here. Let's throw down some cobble. There we go. I think that's right. Is that right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it needs to be a little bit longer actually. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yeah, it needs to be in this guy. All right, we'll get inside. Pop, and we'll pop you here. Cool. All right, now we need to go up. So let's just keep going up for a little bit. Should be just about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, a little bit higher. Actually, I'm kind of cool with that height. I don't think it needs to be higher than that because I was going to go for a whole kind of glass roof tile thing. I don't even know. I think that's maybe even too high. Should we do about there? Yeah, kind of like that. Actually, maybe one higher. One higher. Just one. Look at all those butterflies in there. Best thing. Okay, right. We'll pop you here. There we go. So that's going to do its thing now. We're looking pretty good. I'm going to build into here and throw down some cobble. There we go. Do the same with you. And now we're going to throw down our filler, and we're going to get it to remove all the blocks first. So there's that. Yeah, it's a nice little room. Little satisfying room. I like it. So let's get this guy, and you can come with me. Whoop. And I'm going to throw you down next to our filler. There we go. And we'll connect you up to my config here. Cool. And now we need to tell it what to do. So we want it to remove everything to start with. And we have the biggest abundance of glass known to man. So let's do that. Cool. Get rid of all these things. And now we just need to go turn our engines on upstairs. And we should be pretty good. Where are you? Oh, you're just down here, aren't you? Alright. Pop. Cool. Right, this should start doing its thing. We should get rid of all these random blocks Yeah, shouldn't take too long. Cool. Yeah, all the blocks disapparating. I'm going to get my landmarks as well because I don't want to keep building these guys. Cool beans. And now we're going to change it to the other one. So we're going to change it to build. And we'll do you guys. There we go. And we'll throw these in there. Because we might as well make them all out of this anyway. And I'm sure we have a load of stone downstairs in our network now because we've had that building up, haven't we? So let's grab our stone. Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Yeah, grab all of you guys. Turn you into more of these. Cool. I have a suspicious feeling we're going to need more than we anticipated. I think we're gonna. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, we're going to need more. Definitely. That isn't going to be enough. No. Alright, guys, give me a sec. I'm going to go grab some more stone bricks and we'll be right back. Okie dokie. I've just got it refilling. So we should have some cobblestone cooking. And let's have a look, see how much we've got now. We should have quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. Alright, we'll turn this into some more bricks. And then that should be enough to finish this guy off, hopefully. Yeah. Let's check it now, see how much we got. Oh, we don't really need too much more. Should be fine. There we go. And that should finish it off quite nicely. Yeah. Give it a second. There we go. Cool. There we go. You can come with me. And we'll grab you as well. Boop. Cool beans. And all you guys can go... you can just all go in here for the time being, because I really don't need you guys at the minute. Throw you in there. Throw you in there. You guys, you can go in there. We'll sort it all out later. Alrighty, so we've got this guy. It's set up. Let's get a roof. So we're going to just do a glass one because it's just a million times easier to be doing that. Yeah, let's do this. Cool. Maybe not one of the best looking houses you're ever going to see, but hey. It's a room. Cool. Alright, we just need to get a door now, which is always handy. And I'm thinking we're going to build it around here. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we'll throw it right here. Good stuff. Alrighty, we're looking good. Should we use a bit of wood? I think we should. Let's use some of this stuff. Okay, so this is the basic of the house. You know, we've got a long way to go. This is just a little room to be doing things. Like I say, we got a lot more to be doing just yet. And once we've done that, we're going to be, you know, doing alright. So, we need to think of what we want in here. So this is going to be all to do with bees, and what this is actually going to be to do with lepidology, which is the equivalent of for butterflies. So, the first thing we're going to need is going to be some nets. Because we're going to need some nets or some scoops to grab ourselves some butterflies without killing them. Now, if you kill them, then you're going to get yourself, if you're lucky, some pollen. If you catch them, you're not going to get any pollen, but you are going to catch the butterfly, which is pretty cool. So, let's have a look at what we need for this. And I believe it's just a regular, everyday scoop that we need to be doing this. So we need sticks, and we need some wool. And we've got absolutely tons of good stuff in here. We've got loads of this wood as well. If we've got any regular wood, we might not have any. I wonder if I can use 4 sticks. I don't think I can. Should we try it? Should we give it a go? Let's see if this is going to work. Yeah, that does the trick. Alright, we'll grab a couple of these because they use up pretty quickly. Cool stuff. Alright, and we're going to take the wool with us actually because we're going to need to make a load of scoops as we progress through this. Now we're going to need ourselves some wood as well, so let's go get some wood because that's just going to, you need wood, don't you? It's going to be handy. So let's grab some wood and I'm going to take it out of my network. We should have something in here. Yeah, we'll just take all of these and that will do the trick. More than enough wood there. And we're going to flip a tune. Bang. And now we're just going to munch down on some of these, preserving the flavour. Cool. Alright, we need to look at making a chest, and we need to make a Lepidology's chest, which is this guy here, the I can never get it right. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Lepidopterists. Yeah, Lepidopterists. Yeah, something like that. Somewhere around about that. We'll just do it the way we do it. But we're going to make one of these guys. Now, I am hoping that this has actually been added in this version, because the butterflies, even though it was regularly a, I think it was like a 1.5. No, it's a 1.4.7 thing, I think, or 1.2 when it's actually added. So it's been around for a little bit, but updates have been fairly slow as far as the butterflies go. So I'm hoping this has been added. The only reason I ask why is because the Apris chest generally gives you the changing cones, whereas this guy just has question marks next to it. Which is the same for most of the butterflies though, so I'm guessing it's going to work, I hope. So let's go and grab ourselves some butterflies, because we're not going to need, how many do we need? We need 5, I think, for this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we need 5. Alright, let's get ourselves some butterflies. And we have more than enough butterflies in here. So there is one. And we'll take you. Thank you very much. And you. Now these guys' hitboxes are actually on the floor, so it's a little bit tricky sometimes, which is why you do it this way, because trying to do it any other way can cause a real problem. And that should be 5. Yeah, good stuff. Cool. And I'm wondering if it's a good shout to make a butterfly analyzer as well. Can we get one of these? Yeah, butterfly analyzer. So we need a flutterlizer, which is bronze, redstone. Should we make one of these? I think we should, because before we use the butterflies, it's probably good that we analyze them first. Yeah, that's a good thing, because if we analyze them, then at least we've got a general idea. It's kind of like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. How much you got left? Ah, you're doing alright. Alright, so, what did we need again? We needed, let's have a look, flutterlizer. So redstone, bronze, glass, and a diamond. So copper. Oh, we've actually got all the stuff we need in here. Good stuff. There we go. And we'll give you some power. And I believe you're going to need a little bit more water, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Alright. Let's go get you some more water from downstairs. I should have some around here somewhere. There we go. So once we've got this, we can do exactly the same as we would do with the Bealyzer or the Treealyzer. It works in the same way. So let's throw some water inside here, and there we go. It's already taken over. Pop, throw a little bit more in there. Why not? And this can give us the flutterlizer. Now, I think we should probably do the butterfly analyzer, just for the hell of it, because we're going to be throwing it in that room anyway, so it gives us a way of doing it. I want to try this out first, because I've never actually used the butterfly analyzer before, so I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll give it a try. I've used the flutterlizer before, so that's fine. So let's give this a minute, and we should flip the switch, give it a power in there, and this guy is doing his thing. Now, currently butterflies haven't really got a huge use at the minute. There is a small mini game with butterflies in which you can make the worms. Well, you can get the little slug things, and with those, you can get them in jars, and you can throw them on the leaves, and bam, you pretty much instantly have a butterfly growing. Gives you an egg, which is pretty cool, right? The other way of doing it is you can collect all the pollens, which is quite nice, because that's I think the pollens is probably the best part of it, because we've already got an apple oak pollen, so if we needed to pollinate something with apple oak, then we'd walk up, slap it on a bit of that, and bam, you've got a bit of a mutation going down there, which is good. Now we're also going to need some beeswax, No, actually, we're going to need... I think it's still in my treealizer. If we use it all up, we need some more honey. Honey drops. I think we're going to need some more honey drops, which we should have up here. Can't remember if I got rid of it all or not. We used it all up. We might have used it all up. Let's have a look. Yeah, alright. There we go. We'll grab some more honey drops from this guy. There we go. So now we can throw these guys in, and we've got a spice bush swallowtail. How cool is that? Fertility, flowers, blah, 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 average, shorter size, lifespan. Oh, alright. Climate is normal, which is good. They have actually got climate controls on these, which you need to be wary of. Yeah. Alrighty. How much we got? Oh, we got enough, I think, to do the rest of these. So that guy is done. One of these guys, a small tortoise shell. Nice. Grab you as well. And you. And you. Cool beans. Alrighty, so let's grab this guy. We're going to pop these into here. We're going to get the things that we need to make this other butterfly analyzer. Because why not? And we'll see how well this does. So we need gold and redstone. Have I got redstone on me? No. Take a bit of redstone. We'll grab our wireless access network and gold. Gold. Yeah, there you are. Cool beans. Okay, right, let's make this guy. So it's gold on the edges, redstone in the middle. Cool. So there's that. And, oh, the redstone's gone inside my thing, hasn't it? I'm going to get rid of this one day. Every time it goes straight into our digger's backpack. Yeah, every time. Or a miner's backpack. Every time. Even though I've got it set off. Alright, there we go. So, you in the middle. Actually, we're going to take the, just in case it gets rid of it, take this out. So for you there, we'll do this. And a bit of redstone. Cool. Gives us the butterfly analyzer. Pretty funky stuff, right? Now, I don't think this needs any type of power. So we can put these guys in here. And I'm not going to lie, I have no idea what this does, so we're going to have to check that out. I've never played with that before. I don't even know if it's fully working yet, so we'll get there. Alrighty, so we've got our room. Things are looking good. Now, we're going to go ahead and throw down a couple of chests, and we're going to start looking into getting these trees breeding, which is going to be fun. So, for instance, we're going to want a couple of chests that we're just going to throw down in here. Cool. And we'll throw you there, and we'll put another one. I don't know. I like having these kind of underground somewhere. There you go. So we'll put one there, and we'll put another one on this side. Why not? Cool beans. Now let's get some chests. And pop you in the corner. Alright, so we're going to throw our butterflies in here for the time being. And we'll put this thing down, even though I have no idea what it does. We'll throw it down anyway. And cool beans. Alright, so we've got some butterflies. We're looking good. I think you literally just put it in and it analyzes it. I think that's it. So if we try and get a butterfly that hasn't been analyzed, let's give this a go. And we'll see if it works. There we go. So I don't think... yeah, unknown genome. Cool beans. So let's give this guy a try and see if it will just analyze it straight off the bat for us. Nothing seems to be happening. Alright, I'm going to have to look into that one. Okay, right. We'll throw these guys in here for the time being. And we'll throw the rest of our wood and our nets and things in there. All this can go in there because we're probably going to end up using it at some point anyway. Now let's have a look at some of the things that we can be doing. So we have ourselves we need some more bronze actually, don't we? If we can get some bronze, we can start looking at getting some of the different types of saplings. I think that's going to be a thing. Now luckily, because we have some of the spores already, we can kind of force a genome, which is good. So let's grab you. And we're going to make ourselves one of these guys. I'm going to need some more of these sticks. And we're going to make a grafter. Now grafters are good because they'll allow you to get saplings, and they'll also allow you to farm up more of the different types of tree saplings, which is good. Oh, like that. I can remember which way you make a grafter. Let's have a look. That's the biscuit. Aha, there we go. Cool. So, let's make one of these guys. Giving us one of these. Cool. So let's look at our first type of breed that we can have. So, we have a apple oak pollen. Now, we should already in here, as far as I'm aware, because these have been breeding together, have some different types. So let's see what we have. Aha, we got a silver lime sapling. There we go. So that's the first really in your kind of mutations list, which is always good. And we'll grab a few more of these. There we go. That guy's broken already. See how quick that is. So let's have a look at the uses of the silver lime. If we go back inside, we should be able to analyze this guy. And we're going to... Let's, we could actually just use our pollen straight off the bat. That could be a way of doing it, actually, if we just used our pollen. Ah. Okay, right. Let's look at the uses on this, because these guys are actually pretty good now. The NEI works with these. So you can just go and use uses on them, and they'll tell you the different types. So what I actually want is Hill Cherry. So we could just plonk down... So let me show you how this guy works, which is a 10% chance. So we'll give it a try and see if it works. If not, we're going to have to set up a separate breeding area for these. So I'm going to grab our apple oak pollen, and we're going to take our treealizer and our beeswax, or our honey drops, and we'll pop this in here and throw these in here, and we will go ahead and do some of these. So there we go. So we can get all these guys, which is good. Now, as far as I'm aware, these guys don't actually have any produces yet, so they're really kind of pointless to have. But still, it kind of gets you going. So we've got these guys. Now, I don't think I have any more bone meal, which could cause an issue. Let's have a look. See if we've got any more. No, we don't. Alright, we're going to plant this guy here and just see if this actually works. We're going to give it a test and see if it works for us. Or we could pop it in there. I don't really want to go mixing up the mutations though, so yeah. We'll try outside for the time being and see how it works. So I'm going to pop this guy here, and there we go, we'll take this guy. Alright, so I'm going to be a minute or two, and we'll be right back. Just going to get this guy to grow, and then we're going to try pollinating it manually and see how that goes. So we'll be right back. Alright, so our tree has grown, we're looking good. So let's give this a try and see if it's going to work. We've got our pollen, so... and it looks like it's worked. Yeah, I can see this on here. Now, whether we actually get anything from it, that is the question. Yeah, it is. To see if we're actually going to get anything from it. Now, I do know in the newer versions, to actually see the mutations completely, you actually need to wear an Apris hat or Apris goggles. Now, as far as I'm aware, the goggles in this aren't actually in this version. Yes, so we got Trackman's goggles, sonar, goggles of revealing, and night vision. We don't believe we have the other versions of goggles in there, so we'll just have to see about that. Now we can give this a try. Let's give it a little tester and see if it works. We'll grab ourselves another one of these grafters and see if this is going to do the trick. So we've got some wood, we've got our bronze, we've got all the things we need to do to go and make one of these guys. So we'll just do this. Right, there we go, giving us a grafter, and we'll give it a try. Fingers crossed, eh? And we got another silver lime. there is a 10% chance of getting this. So it's not 100%, you know, not 100%. But I'm thinking what I might do is I might clear out some of the trees in here because we've got really all we need from it now. So I might get rid of some of these, maybe 50% will knock down, and then we'll throw down the silver lime, and hopefully we'll then move on to hill cherry. Now once you've got hill cherry, I would actually like a couple of pure breed hill cherries, or none with kind of defected genomes or anything like that. So I think how we're going to do that is we're going to set up a separate breeding area, which is going to be specifically for the trees that we actually want to keep. So the hill cherries would be a good one for that, and if we get any kind of more, it's not particularly purebred, but it's more in the fact that they're the best possible genome that you could get. So for producing poms and fruits, you'd want that as fastest, and grow time would be fastest, and things like that. If you can get all of that, then you're looking pretty good, because then you've got yourself a good tree, and you know, everyone wants a good tree. Alright guys and gals, so we're going to leave this one here. I'm going to go and start working on a separate area to get some of these. We might even put up a separate area just for butterflies as well, because you know they're going to keep breeding. There'll be hundreds of them. They keep coming, and they're going to do some naughty things eventually, because they're going to start really causing issues with our tree breeding. And I love it how everyone's kind of, I never see a butterfly. I never see a butterfly. Well, there you go. Look at all those butterflies. They're everywhere. I've got too many of them. Get rid of them. Cool beans. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have a good one. And goodbye.